Hey, South Jersey, I'm Press of Atlantic City meteorologist Dan Skeldon. A good Thursday morning to you. A new feature here on PressOfAC.com. We experimented a little bit during Jonas. Unfortunately, we haven't had too many major weather events this winter, but live streaming here on PressOfAC.com, we're going to be kind of trying this out at 7, at 9, and at 11 this morning. All right, and what this will do is just allow us to give you, live, real-time information as it's happening. Now, first and foremost, you may be waking up saying, hey, where's the snow? Now, keep in mind the forecast was, hey, at 7 a.m. you wake up, it's supposed to be raining, all right? And it is. You can see on the radar here, this is the latest radar. Blue is snow and green is rain. And you can see that rain-snow line, the blue is started up here in Pennsylvania, all right? And it's working its way towards New Jersey, all right? So that rain-snow line is now through Philadelphia and Camden, and it's in and around Glassboro to Medford right now, all right? And it's working its way in our direction. So let me stress that this isn't going to be and was never supposed to be a major winter storm for us. All right, here in South Jersey, we are going to get winter weather, and that's kind of the big highlight here, saying we go from 70-degree record warmth yesterday to this stuff today. It's a pretty intense storm. It's quick moving, but it's pretty intense. There's already been thunderstorms. All right, I was driving to work around, what time was it? About 4:30 this morning, and the sky's lighting up with, and I couldn't step outside because I was driving, but it sounded like hail pinging down on the car as well. In an hour or two, as this changeover line comes in, you may see some sleet. But so we've had some thunderstorms, all right? We've had some heavy downpours, and we have a little bit of poor drainage flooding resulting from those heavier downpours. And yes, you're thinking, hey, what if this were snow? Well, we probably already have 4, 5, 6 inches on the ground. Where the jackpot's going to be with this, I lost a picture here for a second, but where the jackpot is going to be is actually up here in New England. Blizzard warnings, 18 inches of snow, Long Island, North Jersey, those areas going to have pretty significant snow. North Jersey, I think it's 8 to 12 inches. Let me see if I can pull up a snowfall map. So, for instance, this is southern New England, all right? This is a solid 12 to 18 inches for everyone up in southern New England. Let's kind of head down to our neck of the woods. Let's take it to North Jersey first and just work our way in our direction. Winter storm warnings up to our north as well. And again, that's where the bigger snow is going to be. Let me see if I can pull up a wide snow map of the entire mid-Atlantic and kind of show you what's going on. And that should be this right here. So here's the forecast snow. And notice we're on the edge, right? So this is not a major snow for South Jersey. The yellow here around I-195, if you look at the scale, that's about 6 to 8 inches of snow. So around central Jersey, that's where it gets snowier. Philadelphia might get 4 to 6 inches of snow. North Jersey, it's 8 to 12, and it's this darker orange up here. That's going to be the foot or more totals. Long Island gets hit pretty hard as well. For South Jersey, if you head down to Cape May County and the shore, it's probably, a coating, less than an inch. For Atlantic and Cumberland counties, you might get an inch or two after the changeover. So the snowfall itself is not that impressive, but the change in weather from 70-something degree warmth yesterday to the snow in a few hours, that's the bigger deal weather-wise. Now, there are some gusty winds out there as that colder air comes in. Let's take a look at current temperatures right now through South Jersey. And we'll tell you that, we've come down. Our videographer, Werner Grodnick, was coming in saying, hey, it's kind of warm out this morning around 6 o'clock. And it was still in the 40s as recently as 6 o'clock. But if you look at the temperatures now, and, these numbers may be a little hard to see, but I'm closer to the TV than you. It's now 33 up in Hamilton, 34 around Mullica. We're down to 37 in Atlantic City. So the temperatures are crashing. 32 is the magic number for snow. Now it can snow when it's a few degrees above it. But we're 32s now through interior Camden and Gloucester and Salem counties, and that's slowly working its way to the south and east. So the changeover line is into southwest Jersey, and it's working its way south and east. So Upper Deerfield's 34, around Franklin Township we're 33, and as the temperatures continue to drop, that rain will continue to slowly change over to snow. Want to take you, this is one of our computer models we use, and it's called the HRRR. What does that stand for, Vern? It's the High Resolution Rapid Refresh model, and it just basically updates every hour. So I'm going to put this in motion for you, and it shows you how this will evolve over the coming hours. So you can see the rain changes to snow. The snow doesn't last that long because the storm is moving so quick, and then we're just windy this afternoon. Wind advisories are actually up for South Jersey, because the winds are going to gust 40, 50 miles an hour this afternoon once this storm pulls out. If I stop this there for you and kind of point out a few things here for you as well. Let's see, let's pause this and show you what's going on here. So this is going to be what I think, this is actually what the computer thinks at 7 a.m., which has just happened. And you can see it's pretty accurate. Heavier snow up towards Philadelphia. There's your mixed line up in southern Gloucester, Camden counties, trying to work towards Hamilton and Vineland, and heavy rain along the shore. There's your low pressure developing along the coast. If I move this forward 1 hour, and let's do that right now. This is by 8 a.m. And you can see the rain-snow line coming down towards the coast. Steadier snows still back in a lot of New Jersey. It's probably rain down towards the lower Cape and along the immediate shore, and that would be 8 a.m. If we fast forward to 9 a.m., you can see, all right, everyone's changed over to snow, but also notice the back edge of the storm is already coming in, so it's really not going to snow all that long. I think it's just impressive that it can snow at all. This would be 10 a.m., where some lighter snow is continuing, but you're already drying out towards down towards Cape May. So that's why I think, the forecast was for less than an inch in Cape May County, and you might not get anything at all as far as accumulations go. You'll get snow, but it may not stick. And it was 1 to 3 inches for Cumberland and Atlantic County, and you're probably in the lower end of that range as well. You're really going to head up to the north, where it was snowing earlier and it will be snowing longer, and that's where you are going to have your more impressive snowfall totals. Now, we did have some reports from some readers and viewers of power outages earlier this morning. Now, probably weather related, because we had a couple thunderstorms come in. We go over to AC Electric right now. Things look pretty quiet. Just 8 outages, 28 customers, but in Upper and Dennis townships earlier this morning, I think around 4:30 a.m. or so, we had about 2,000 people without power. Now, power outages aren't going to be a major deal here in South Jersey today. If we were getting heavy, wet snow that would weigh down power lines and trees, and it got windy, then power outages would be a problem. But because we're not getting the heavy, wet snow that's staying to our north, the main thing that will cause a few isolated power outages later today will be the wind. And we are going to get that wind. Winds gusting, 40, 50 miles an hour. So you could see some scattered outages later today, but I think nothing widespread. I think the worst power outages are going to be way up to our north, up towards Jersey Power and Light Country, and farther north of that, up towards Con Ed and New York, where you get the heavy snow and the strong winds combined. So scattered power outages possible with those strong winds. Let's show you the wind forecast now as we continue to live stream here. We'll be updating you at 9 and 11 o'clock this morning as well. Let's check out the wind forecast, and let's see, that would be over here. And this is the wind forecast. The orange is 40 to 49 miles an hour. The darker orange is 50. And notice in South Jersey, we could see some 50 mile per hour gusts later today. So that could very well factor in. Remember, it's breezy this morning. The northwest winds are draining that colder air on down, but it's those, once the storm pulls away and begins to really wrap up and create a blizzard up to our north over New England, that's when the northwest winds are going to kick up. You're going to see up to 50 mile per hour gusts later today up to our north and west. Gonna scroll social media and see if you guys are saying anything. And again, not much to say right now because it is mostly rain for South Jersey, but that rain snow line is slowly working its way to the south and east. Again, it's a pretty impressive storm, and I will tell you what, if this storm slowed down at all, if it wasn't moving so fast, this could be a blockbuster. This could be 2 feet or more for parts of the Northeast. But it's moving really, really fast. So you're going to get, up to our north, heavy snow, 2, 3, 4 inches an hour for 4 or 5 hours. Bam, you get a foot of snow very easy, and then the storm moves on out. So it is a quick hitting storm. For South Jersey, roads are mainly just wet right now. All right, still some thunder and a little bit of lightning and some steadier rain. If you're working your way or your commute takes you up towards Philadelphia, it is snowing up there right now. I'm going to pull up current observations as well, and we'll take a quick look at them. Millville reporting 36 in rain right now. Rio Grande reporting 39 in rain right now. Wilmington, Delaware is down to 32 in snow. Philadelphia Airport snowing in 32 degrees. McGuire Air Force Base snowing in 31 degrees. Mount Holly snowing in 32 degrees. Toms River snowing and 35 degrees. So you can see that snow from Toms River to Philly, and it is sinking to the south and east. If I pull up the radar once again and show you what's going on and reload it to get the most recent image, you can see that rain snow line collapsing, but it's not going to snow that long in South Jersey. So the bigger impact here are the gusty winds, all right, and just the change in the weather. I mean, if you weren't watching the weather and you were enjoying the 70-degree weather yesterday and someone said, hey, it's going to snow today, you think they were crazy, right? So here is our developing storm. Storm is here. It is going to zip out to sea really quick. It's moving very fast. And note the back edge, is already coming in around D.C. So that's why I think we have rain for a few more hours along the shore. That snow line is collapsing in our direction, but once it does change to snow, everything's over with by noon, so that snow is not going to have a lot of time to accumulate. So that's why I think it's a coating to an inch, maybe 2. And if you head up towards Philadelphia and Hamilton and points north and west, that's where you will, have some slightly higher accumulation totals, areas where it changed over from snow first. So I'm just going to parole social media here and see if there are any comments as to what's going on and who heard the thunder and lightning this morning. Again, February thunder and lightning is pretty impressive. And you get thunder and lightning with the snow. That's where you get the snowfall. These darker blues in here along the Jersey Turnpike corridor up towards New York, Long Island. That's where you're going to get 2, 3, 4 inches of snow per hour. And obviously, we're not going to get that here in South Jersey. Like I mentioned, on my way to work, I saw, some thunder and lightning. A lot of you guys did too. Denise Leach says torrential downpours, thunder and lightning in Ocean City. That was about an hour ago. So we did have some, some widespread thunder and lightning this morning. Stacey Turner, EHT, has ACY thunder and lightning during a downpour. Stacey says, where's the snow? It's coming. You got a brief window for snow, from, after 8 and before 12. Along the shore, it might even be like 9 to 12. So it is a very brief window for snow. If you were hoping for this to be a big, snow day, it is up towards Philadelphia. And I think there are a couple schools and delays or closed in far South Jersey. But really, the roads are just wet right now. Later today, the storm's gone. The roads are just going to be wet. If there is going to be a slick travel time in far South Jersey, it'd be mid to late morning once you see that changeover. And again, you see the blue. It starts up here. And latest frame, the blue, which is the rain snow line, is all the way into, approaching Hamilton and approaching Vineland. So it is starting to change over, but because the storm is moving so fast, it's going to be tough to get that snow to stick. The thunder, the lightning this morning with the heavier downpours, kind of the highlights so far. Ann C saying she's heard the thunder too. Hoping it doesn't change over anytime soon. Have people leaving for work 7 to 8 a.m. Yeah, by 8 a.m. that changeover is going to start working as we work our way down towards the shore. So again, if there is a window for slick travel, and because it's been so warm, you know, the snow's not going to stick right away unless it's falling really hard. So that's why I think, you know, the lower end of the forecast snow, you know, a couple of inches at tops, it'd be a coating to an inch, maybe two, would be the most we can expect. And as you work your way towards the shore in Cape May County, it's probably not much accumulation at all. But we're going to continue to monitor it, all right? We'll continue to watch the radars and watch the trends. I don't think there can be too many surprises now because, again, the storm's moving so fast. So we will keep an eye on it. Any, you know, accidents, any power outages, if there are any additional closings or delays, we will let you know as well. But not much travel problems here along the shore, along the parkway, along the Route 9 corridor. You head farther inland. If your commute's going to take you up towards Philadelphia, if it takes you north on 206 towards Trenton, if it takes you north of Toms River on the parkway and Route 9, then you're going to have some problems. But if you are commuting in South Jersey, I'm not expecting any widespread issues here with just a little bit of snow at the end of this storm for a few hours later this morning. Let's see if I can get a most recent radar image and stop this here for you and show you what's going on. So this would be as of about 7:15 this morning. And according to this, you know, that mixing is now getting in towards Bass River. It's getting in towards western Atlantic County. It's getting in towards western Cumberland County now as well. This just in, Lauren Carroll working the news desk. All Atlantic County offices going to open on time. And again, I don't expect many delays in Atlantic and Cape May counties and even Cumberland County because, you know, you're just seeing that, you know, that changeover occur now. Things could whiten up a little bit mid to late morning. The winds are going to pick up this afternoon. Strong 50-mile-per-hour gusts this afternoon. But as far as any major impact from snows, you were hoping this would be the shut down school and have a snow day type of storm. That was never really going to be the case. It is up here where there is that heavy snow, all right, and where that heavy snow started first and is lasting a little bit longer. All right, so just to recap, guys, we'll have another update at 9 o'clock tonight, this morning, and then one at 11 o'clock this morning, and things will be winding down. Let's see. There are a couple of school closings and delays. Toms River, I believe, is closed today. Little Egg Harbor, a 2-hour delay. Let's see. So there are a couple of school closings and delays, and you can check pressofAC.com for them. But nothing widespread here. You know, Philly, Camden, those areas, you know, shut down. I believe New Jersey state offices are closed today because a lot of New Jersey, Central and North Jersey, this is a very impactful storm. South Jersey, not so much of an impactful storm. I mean, definitely a storm in the fact that you have rain, thunder, lightning, changing to snow and then ending. Pinelands Regional School District closed, Stafford Township School District, an early dismissal. So again, there are a few of them. You can check pressofac.com. Now, I don't envy the job of superintendents, right, because it's a tough decision. You know, if the roads are wet right now, it's safe to get the kids to school. And later this afternoon, when kids go home, it will be dry and done and everything's gone. So the only worst time to travel would be later this morning. You know, this is along the shore where the green is still ongoing and where it's still raining. So, the worst thing you can do probably is delay it and then wait for the snow to come in, or early dismissal when you have the snow coming in. So again, there is a narrow window. So it's green, rain for South Jersey, but the mixing now working its way a little closer. You get a little period of snow, and then the storm ends. We'll continue to keep an eye on it. Here on PressOfAtlanticCity.com, we will alert you of any traffic or closings, delays, accidents, power outages. So another update at 9, another update at 11 with Verna Grodnick, our videographer and multimedia editor, and with Lauren Carroll and Aaron Serpico working the news desk as well. Thanks, guys. Stay safe. Have a great day.